Hi, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky, here on another round of Righteous Rings, where I give raw, righteous, real rings to you guys, my avid viewers. How are you doing? I hope you are doing exceptionally well. It is a hot scorcher here in Oz today, and we're having a big change coming through this afternoon of thundery showers. So I'm very excited about that. I am very keen to do my rain dance. I've got my booty dress all ready to go, and we're ready to shake it like a chick which mama gave you. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck not? Okay, so beautiful beings, we're up to the sign of Leo, Pride Gang, my luscious Leo lions and lionesses. I hope you're doing exceptionally well. You must excuse me, I'm still getting over this coffee, throat, laryngitis-y shit that I've got going on. We've all been sick with something this week, so it's been quite a challenge to it's been a week of hell, to be honest. We've had everything. We've had colds, laryngitis, we've had gastro, we've had vomiting virus, we've had guests come, we've had people come, people go, people stay that beyond there. Look, we've had it all this week, people, but now I finally got my house back to myself and a bit of normalcy back into my day. Well, as normal as I possibly can be. The babies are off at daycare, but the other two are home as they're suffering some sickness still, lingering. One's got the bad cough and one has gastro, so, you know, that's always fun. But we are doing Leo now. Keep us in your prayers there, my darlings, for good health and quick recovery would be lovely. Thank you. And for all those that have wished us well, thank you so very much. You have no idea how uplifting and how absolutely much that really does help. So Leo, let's get into you now. Your November month. I know I'm late. I feel like that rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. I'm late. I'm so fucking late, but I am, and I know that's all right. Because we are hitting it. November, Leo, monthly, Celtic Cross, stamp placements. This will change your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, like it always does for all my beautiful guys and girls out there. Let's hit it. I'm changing my way of doing the readings a little bit. I'm going back to my old way, whereas we don't wait for jumper cards. I'm going to literally draw your cards. Because I don't know why, I just was told that this morning that we ain't doing jumpers anymore. Well, we are doing jumpers. If they come out, I'll read them, but going back to my old format where I will dictate your reading, if you know what I mean. Which makes me feel a lot more comfortable in my readings when I have a bit of control more over the setup of the reading. Like, I know it sounds weird. That's how I used to always do it until I started my YouTube channel. And then everyone's like, got cards jumping around like some sort of theatrical nightmare, and I thought, no, is this how it's done now? We did jumpers everywhere, but I reckon it looks very unstructured when we do it like that. We've got cards going everywhere, flying at the bit, almost taking our eyeballs off. Like, I've lost the pizzazz for it, let's just say. But if they do pop out while I'm shuffling, I will tell you what they are. But I much prefer being in control of the reading by pulling cards myself rather than waiting for things to jump out at me. Alright, nevertheless, let's get into Leah's reading. This is the first facet of a very multifaceted story, I'm thinking. I didn't have milk this morning, so I made a full black coffee, and I can't drink that. Give me a moment, let me get a coffee, because I cannot. I will not. That's probably been getting the shits on me. We have standards here, people. We have standards. Black is, well, it's not the way I like it at the moment. So, yeah. Unless it's my clothing, then it's all black. Alright, Leo, the underlying energy for your month of November, because I don't know what month we're in apparently, is the King of Cups reversed. The underlying energy so far for November, the King of Cups reversed. Guys, gals. And yes, I'm wearing short shorts under this dress, so, yeah, don't worry about it, okay? The King of Cups reversed is an individual who is very emotionally unstable. They're an individual that holds a lot back, but it comes out in some rather unwanted ways. This is a person that's very emotionally unstable. They're very wish-washy, back and forth, very unstable, very unmanageable. They can't manage themselves, they can't manage their emotions, and They sure as shit can't manage much of anything with fluency. It's all very imbalanced. It's very wish-washy, choppy-changey. It's very frustrating to you, Leo, dealing with people like that, I feel, that aren't solidified and solid. Your current energy, though, coming into the reading, coming into November, is the High Priestess. Leo, you are sporting much wisdom, much individualism, but even more so, much secrets. You know things. You know what works, what doesn't work, and you know how things should be. I really want to say to you guys, like, you are very intuitively guided right now, and the moon is really shaping your emotions, I want to say, Leo. Like, I feel like tonight, last night we did have the blood moon come in on November 8th. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a decent photo of it, which was really disappointing. Many people couldn't, actually. But I feel like these moon cycles of change, especially now that we've done that Taurus moon in Scorpio's sign, that we really are starting to gain some momentum here in our wisdom, in our understanding. With that, though, we are keeping back some secrets. We're not divulging what we know to be the way it is. Let others do the hard work like you did. And I agree with that sentiment. My Leo moon agrees with that. Sorry, I haven't had a cigarette all morning, so I'm dying for a death stick. Your challenge for the month, your obstacle issue thing you'll need to face is that the Five of Wands. Contradictionaries, challenges, people not letting you get it easy, Leo. Your biggest challenge is that to fight back, but to fight back with good argument. You're not going to win the battle of the consensus if you don't have a good argument to support the reason why you're fighting for or doing what you're doing. So make sure you know a little bit about what it is you're fighting for before you fight for it. Crowning the reading in the subconscious, hanging above it all, is the Tower. Major arcana here. Massive energy here of change. Divine's coming in, leveling it all down flat. You know, you've got no choice or chance to stop this. This is going to happen regardless. And your subconscious, I feel, is breaking through trying to tell you this. I feel like your intuitiveness in the current energy with the High Priestess, you know this to be true. And you feel it. And the root of the reading, the foundation of it all, is the Eight of Pentacles. You know, we are being methodical here during November. Laborious, in fact. Banging out these pentacles, maybe gaining some extra skill, or just being very repetitious in the fact that we got to get this shit done. We need to earn that buck, and the best way to do that is head down, bum up. Past energy leaving now still prevalent was the World. So a cycle closed out here in your past energy. Something completed itself. It was done. It was finished. And there were celebrations to be had here, I feel. Many comeuppance, you know, like job well done. But moving forward from that, shit went a little perry. Actually, what I want to say is shit got a little nasty. Moving forward from that World is the Queen of Swords reversed. Again, this is someone very malicious. This is an individual that doesn't know how to keep it to themselves. This is an individual that is cutthroat, razor wire with their speech. They are quite nasty. They can't hold back. Their tongue is razor wire sharp, and they just let all of the goodies come out. All of that goodies come out. The secrets, the everythings. Advice from Spirit, though, for you, Leo, for the month of November is that the King of Pentacles. Worry about your money and your makings of your money and how you're growing things. Be judicious, use due diligence, in the way you are banking your money, investing your money, saving your money. Make sure you understand the growth that's to be had, the risks that there are. I want to say to you, the interest, like the cash price, the RBA interest, suss that out. There's something about interest rate or an interest percentage I want you to check out. Spirit is reiterating to you. I don't know whether that's to do with a mortgage, credit card, or just the interest rate in your local neck of the woods. But something about this interest rate either is a bit of an issue or an opportunity. We will clarify, and I'll try and break it down a bit more for you. But that's what I've got for you so far. And Leo, we go to the outsider's view of you, not necessarily what's going on, it's just what they see at you in your situation. The outsider's view is the Two of Wands. They see someone that has options here. Someone that is looking very much at what they wanted and what they got. And someone that may be reassessing the fact that what they got and what they wanted weren't one and the same. There's a choice that needs to be made here. There's a line in the sand, and I feel like the outsider's view is of you needing to make a choice here. You're willing to just sit on what you got, or you're willing to gamble it all for what you really wanted. Ooh. Intense, I know. Hopes and fears, Leo. What are your hopes and fears? The Nine of Cups, success from self. All nines are. You know, you've worked hard. There's success here. Drink long into it. Don't overthink it, Leo, and start questioning the standards of it. It's yours. Let it be yours. The outcome is another 9 as well. So close to the finale, but we are not there yet, with the outcome being the 9 of Wands. Battles. We're having a bit of respite at the moment in between big stages of the battle. You're right in the middle of the big kahuna war. But right now there's just a moment of take a breather. Pick your battles, I want to say to you on this one. Some battles aren't worth fighting for. Some are worth getting the gun out for. Work out which is which. Fight with all tooth and nail for those by which are important to you, but maybe the ones that are less than worth fighting for, let it go to the waters. Because I feel like if we're battling it out on everything we want here, the little things, the middle things, the big things, the in-between things, and some things that we may not even want, but we're going to battle for it anyway because we just don't want to lose. Not only is your pride going to take a big hit, but so is your respectability and your accountability. People are not going to think you're very genuine, or are just too fighty, not flighty enough, if you know what I mean. Someone that just wants to go to war, go to battle over everything. And, you know, sometimes the best thing we can do is just say, nah, and do a friend fine. And just say, nah, no. It's not worth it. All right, now we're going to go through and clarify all these placements for Leo and reiterate all what I've just said just then and a little more with the clarifiers put into play. So let's clarify this reading for Leo. That fives, these fives, seeing a lot of them coming through for you. Another 5 at the bottom of the deck. Like I'm just seeing 5 for some reason all of a sudden. That might be something for you. 5s are always, you know, conflicted energy of having to fight or flight, you know, it's the battle. All right, let's clarify now for Leo. So the current energy, sorry, I'm a bit uncomfortable here. In the current energy, we had the High Priestess, so let's clarify that High Priestess. Sorry, my daughter-in-law has just messaged me, and I know we're meant to catch up today, and I'm not sure what's going on, so we'll have to attend to that in a moment's time. So that High Priestess, please, for Leo's current energy, but I'll clarify this first. Knight of Pentacles, okay. The challenge, which was the 5 of Wands. Let's clarify that 5 of Wands. Queen of Cups. Crowning the reading, we had the Tower. We've had one flip. I'm taking it. The 8 of Swords. Root of the reading, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Let's clarify the 8 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords reverse. Past energy, the World. Let's clarify that of the World is the Ace of Pentacles. Moving forward, we have that Queen of Swords reversed. Let's clarify that Queen of Swords reversed. 5 of Wands. I told you I saw 5s. Let's clarify Spirit advice now. King of Pentacle, 10 of Pentacle, wow. Outside's view, 2 of Wands. Let's clarify that 2 of Wands. 10 of Cups, beautiful. Let's clarify hopes and fears, 9 of Cups. Let's clarify that 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles reverse. And let's clarify that outcome, the 9 of Wands. Where's the outcome for Leo's November 2022? That 9 of Wands. The Star, Aquarius is major. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot, Cancer's major. Pushing forward with the adversity, with the force. There ain't nothing letting us stop us now, Leo. All right, I better check this out. Sorry about that, Leo. Let me just wet my whistle and we'll go back through this now. Oh, good Lord, have mercy. Wow. Some good shit. Current energy. The High Priestess, the High Pentacle. You know, this wisdom didn't come to you easy. This insight definitely did not come gifted to you freely. This was something that you learned. You learned hard and long. It was a sense of needing to bring this in methodically, laboriously. You worked hard to gain what insight that you've got. Hang on a minute. So as I was saying, that High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles there, this was a very laborious, long-running task to bring this in. Your insight, your guidance, your knowledge wasn't gifted to you for free. You worked long, hard and laborious for it. You worked very methodical to get the information and the knowledge that you not only seeked, but that you now know to be true. But your challenge with that Five of Wands and that Queen of Cups is really battles to fight for that by which you know to be intuitively correct. That Queen of Cups, she is very, very intuitively guided. She is very knowledgeable. She has a direct link with her cup to the divine. It is very spiritual what her understanding is. She does invest in things that she sees to be worthy of it, but at the same time she knows when to pull back. She knows what to fight for. She knows what to let go. She knows what battles need to be fought and what needs to be let go. Your challenge is going to be to know that too. What is worth fighting for, what is worth releasing, and what is not even worth your time of bloody day. All right, Leo, sorry. It's turning into a conversation. Crowning the reading, the subconscious is telling you the Tower with the Eight of Swords. You know that there is massive change coming. In some ways, you know it needs to come. But it still doesn't mean that you don't feel imprisoned by the fact that you can't change this, or that you feel boxed in, you have a lot of anxieties. Some are reasonable fears. Most are not. The subconscious is a very scary place. And when we have the Eight of Swords, which is a very subconscious card, feeling trapped within your mind, and really feel like you're trapped in that place. There's no escaping from this place. There's shit's falling down around you everywhere. The castle is falling, and I think you feel like when this castle falls, it's taking your mental clarity with it. This is what you're fearing. You're going to lose all these gains that you've made with this mental stability that you have at this time. The root of the reading, that Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Swords reverse, you're being laborious, methodical. You really are working very hard at banging out the pentacle, because you know in some ways you do feel defeated, or like your time is going to be up very soon. I want to say the sword is swinging. The sword is swinging like a pendulum. Not just keeping time, but telling you that time is running out. I feel like you feel very hot on your feet. Like if you don't move fast enough, it's going to get taken out with you. The past energy with the World and the Ace of Pentacles. Something closed out so something new could begin. A new seed in prosperity, monetary, feeling the joy as well as having some sort of monetary bonus here. But it didn't happen until something closed out. But when that closed out and this new beginning started, things started to get a little wicked. Because moving forward from that, we had that Queen of Swords reversed with the Five of Wands. There became some selfishness, I want to say, and there became a greed need for more to the point of being a little bit selfish. This led to more contradictionaries, more battles, more issues with others around you. You weren't collaborating well with others at this point in time, I feel. I feel like there was some issues here with trying to get meeting of the minds, if you know what I mean, or meeting of the desired outcomes, or the vision, very artistic temperament. This energy is like, we've both got our ideas, we've both got our visions, and trying to turn this visionary into a practical object, but it's we're not seeing things the same way here. There is much discussion here of polar opposites. Spirit's advice is look down to the Pentacle of the Earth energy, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Focus on your money. Again, with that interest rate or interest price or interest amount, I don't know what that's got to do with it, but from this I feel will bore riches much, much big and plentiful. I feel like there's a real sense of ancestral help here, like maybe an inheritance coming in, some sort of bonus that you've worked hard for, you've been watching. and managing well. Spirit's telling you, strike while the iron's hot. I feel the iron is getting quite hot now. It's time to take up this opportunity and grab it with both hands and really invest in this riches and this ancestral history. Outside view, Two of Wands, Ten of Cups. Outside view is someone that's got to make a choice, someone that ultimately will land on their feet. With the Ten of Cups, they do see someone that has it all. Someone that's very loved, very supported by their family or friends or support system. Someone that is very, very relied upon as much as they rely on others. Someone that is a mutually beneficial individual that is very worthy of investment. Hopes and fears, though, is a bit weird. Nine of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. I've got 2 nines here, guys. The hope is to have success and to be able to drink long and hard of your own plentifulness of going off your own back without needing anybody else. But I see with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, what might happen, though, is the fear side of it is that there'll be some sort of roguery, some sort of rogue trader coming in and taking something that was yours that you'd fought and put a lot of investment in and claiming it as their own, or just trying to steal it, take it, make claim for it. I'm hearing copyright. Copyright. If you're doing anything at the moment, make sure you get your shit copyrighted so it's yours. I feel like there's an issue with interest and copyright here. Plagiarism, I'm also hearing. I don't know. I'm seeing paper plans with, like, not interest rate, but markings of, like, kind of like an architectural plan. You know how you've got the plans with the, hang on a minute, and their information, something to do with stuff like that. Now, the outcome for Leo, Nine of Wands with the Star. I love this. The Star, Aquarius is major. Lots of battles, having a little bit of respite or repose in between these battles right now, but you will be victorious. Your hopes, your dreams will be fulfilled coming out of November. December is going to be a lovely energy for Leo, I feel. This is when things are really going to start to be fulfilled, and you're really going to see just how much all of this hard work, obstacles, fighting for will reap not only the benefit of the reward, but also the wish that you had so been wishing for. Leo, I feel there's much to be had here from this reading. I feel as if Spirit is telling you, you know, you are on the right page, you're on the right path, you're on the right, you know, you're hitting your notes. Just keep going, keep slogging. It will come to be to pass. You are loved. The last sign got this as well. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you have a model for love, if you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Looking into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge how special you are. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult you. So don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. And I feel that for you. Give love, get love, be loved. And that's what you're doing. I don't feel that there's really much more to be had from this for you, my darlings, except for the last piece of pie. You can't please everybody. When we're focused on living up to other people's standards, we aren't spending enough time raising your own. Some folks expect you to act a certain way, much to the beat of their boring drum. They find safety in sameness, but you have beautiful music inside of you, so your flair is meant to be shared. Don't shrink to fit in or get approval. Instead, dump your need to please and just be your bloody magnificent, pride-filled lion or lioness-ful self. Leo, I love you. My moon feels that you have had your messages today, and so does Spirit. I want to thank you all for joining me here with me, Redsky, on Righteous Readings, where I give raw, righteous, real readings to all of my beautiful signs who I love all equally and judicially. I'm going to leave it there. Have a good November, and I hope to see you on the next round. Till then, bye, y'all.